Who here has the coldest moon pick? Offer it, Unlimited Zenitsu, Meliodas, and Rukia. It's not that I don't like it, it's just not as good as the other five. Gear 5 was a legendary moment. This being the first shot of Night Raid we see in the show left an immediate impact on me. Red Moon to match the Scarlet Eyes was a fire detail. But we all know who's number one, right? There's a reason why Moon picks an anime goes so hard. When you think of Itachi, this is the first thing you probably thought of. Yeah, Itachi clears for me. Who do you think has the coldest moon pick? Let me know in the comments below. My question is, which one of these anime tables are you sitting at? Off rip, table 3 with Light, Lelouch, and Eren is out immediately. I'm either getting gaslit, brainwashed, or getting myself killed. I'm not dealing with that. The next table eliminated is table 4 with Goku, Natsu, and Luffy. They eat way too much. By the time you sit down, your plate already gone. And the worst part about it, you can't even fight them over it. It's a lose-lose situation all around. Do I know that table 1 are frauds? Because if I do, it might not be a bad table. You are not back in the baddies, bro. Give it up. If you ask table 5 for extra food, they'll give it to you. Table 6 and table 9 are just a bunch of chill guys. But the best table for me is table 7. The jokes at this table will be flying. You already know I'm calling Ed short at least once. And if you need help with homework, Ichigo got you. What anime table are you sitting at? Let me know in the comments below. Jason Momoa is reportedly playing Lobo in the new DCU. Let's talk about it. He has been asking and pleading to play Lobo for years now, and I'm happy that he got his wish. Hopefully this means he'll put his all into a character that really deserves it. I do think he fits the personality and the look to play him, way more than playing a character like Aquaman. That casting decision has always seemed like an odd one to me. It feels like they casted him so DC can beat the Aquaman is lame allegations. The DCU is stacked with talented actors and talented writers, and I'm excited to see where it goes. How good do you think you would do as Lobo? Let me know in the comments below. Which one of these anime tropes do you hate the most? I don't know why this one's even here. In fact, I kinda encourage it to happen. The better the side characters, the better the show. This is the most overhated trope in all of media. Some of the best moments in anime and manga history came from the power of friendship. While being very annoying, very rarely do plot holes truly ruin a story for me. When used in moderation, fan service is not that bad. Just like plot holes, very rarely has an off-screen fight ruin my enjoyment of a show. I'm not gonna stop watching a show because a certain fight wasn't shown. But by far the most annoying trope in all of anime is the forgotten side characters. You don't build a world full of fun and interesting characters just to throw them by the wayside for the sake of giving your main character a new ability. An honorable mention because it wasn't shown here goes to plot armor. I hate that one even worse than the side character. Which anime trope do you hate the most? Let me know in the comments below. What anime best fits this photo? For me, it's The Promised Neverland Season 2. They did this show so dirty. If they would have just stopped after season 1 when they left the farm and let the viewers use their imagination to figure out what happens, it would have been a top 5 show of all time. But no, they want to cram an entire manga's worth of content in one season. But even then, they still even do that right. They speed ran the manga and cut out some of the most important moments from it. Please give this show a remake. But hey, that's my opinion. What show fits the description best to you? Let me know in the comments below. What show best describes this image? For me, it has to be Gintama. Who in their right mind starts the show with a 2-part filler episode? And the most annoying part about it, Gintama filler isn't that bad. If you ever plan on watching Gintama, please start at episode 3. But hey, that's my opinion. What show best describes this image to you? Let me know in the comments below. What two characters absolutely hate each other? For me, it's definitely Peter versus Ernie the Giant Chicken. This is the definition of on-site. No words, straight hands. Bro, they clones throwing hands. What is happening? You know how much hatred you used to have to throw hands with somebody in outer space? This all started because of an expired coupon, bro. This is crazy. Yeah, this is real hatred right here. Which of these anime powers are you bringing into reality? What am I going to do with Hakai? Who are my ops? That same logic applies to Wonder Review. What am I doing with this? My intrusive thoughts is too wild for visionary. Give me Ultra Instinct and I'll be the greatest UFC fighter of all time. The Almighty is just the visionary without all the drawbacks. Yeah, I'd rather not go blind, thank you. Immortality is probably the most safest option you can choose. But the answer for me has to go to Low's Devil Fruit. The drawbacks don't affect me. I already can't swim. Which anime power would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. Which of these anime cities would you rather live in? Anybody with a functional brain is taking Attack on Titan out first. You are not Levi. Throw your hoop dreams away now. That same logic applies to the future city. You are not Trunks. Give it up. The Hidden Rain Village really isn't that bad. Yeah, you're under constant surveillance by a group of terrorists, but it's better than those two. The obvious answer is Ironclad. Just stay at the tiny beginning and you'll be fine. Take one of these punishments and get a reward. Do you not see what Kratos is doing to Poseidon? What do you think he's gonna do to me? Don't let the MCU fool you. You're not surviving anything from the Hulk. Man, Zoro barely survived one, and you want me to do 30? This put Kakashi in a coma for a week. Yeah, I'm good on that. If Team Rocket can blast off again 10 times, I can too. Yeah, give me Pikachu. They really treating this movie like it's part of the MCU, ain't they? Henry Danger came out at a time when I really stopped watching Nickelodeon. So when I was watching SpongeBob and I saw a commercial for this, I was pleasantly surprised. So I decided to do some research and figured out they have 5 seasons and 121 episodes. And a spinoff? What have I been missing? Is this show really that good? Do you agree with the reasons why this anime get hate? Hate against filler doesn't make sense to me. It's extra content, or you can just skip it. The ending of Attack on Titan depended on how you viewed Eren as a character. Saying Dragon Ball has no plot is wild. What does carried by animation even mean? Asta was really only loud for the first couple episodes. It depends on how much you like fan service. For me, it has to go to the power of friendship. I like Fairy Tail. I watched every single episode, even the spinoffs, and even I can admit, you overdo it a bit. Yeah, I get the hate. The Teen Titans gotta have the worst hideout in all the comics. It's just a giant T on a small island a couple feet away from Jump City. Do people not see this? You're telling me not one person tried to enter this building? Bro, they got a whole highway leading to this. What are they doing? This is even worse. Why don't more villains do this? So apparently Sony canceled a live service God of War game. And my only question is, who thought this was a good idea in the first place? What would it even look like? How would it even work? This is another example of why game developers are so out of touch with what gamers really want. I'm too sick to deal with this. Bring one of these power systems into reality. Which one would you choose? There are way too many powerful stands. I do not trust y'all with them. That same logic applies to Key. I do not trust y'all with it. Quirks and Grimoires in the same boat. Rely on luck, but not that bad. The leveling system just like having God as a gym bro. And because of that, most people are probably gonna die. I'll definitely choose Nan. It's balanced and I can make whatever power I want. Choose one of these items. Which one are you choosing? First one out is a Devil Fruit. A lot of good ones, but there are also a lot of bad ones. Like, what am I gonna do with the power of a jacket? Next one out is a single-use JoJo arrow. Not bad, I'd just rather have the other two. The amount of shenanigans I'm getting up to with Popeye's spinach is insane. But the best option is the Death Note. The only way you're gonna get caught is if you're being lazy and stupid. Give me that Death Note. Would you rather explain the entire lore in One Piece in 1 hour? Or describe King Crimson's ability in 1 sentence? King Crimson can see a near future event and can decide if he wants to delete any part of it. It's really not that hard to understand. Burn it, nuke it, delete it. $15 to build a team to protect you while the rest are trying to kill you. Who are you picking? Offer it. Why is Simon only $2? Did people not watch Gurren Lagann? I get that Yamcha's a joke, but he's still stronger than like 85% of his list, so give me Yamcha. The next character I'm picking is Light. I'd rather him as a teammate than as an enemy. And with my $10 remaining, give me Goku and Ichigo. That's really all you need. Yeah, I think I'm safe. I'm rewatching SpongeBob right now, and I got to the Krusty Krab pizza episode, and I'm just wondering, what would it taste like? I know it's just like mashed up Krabby Patties, but tell me this don't look good. Look at the way they staring at it. Oh yeah, I need a slice of this. What it do, Ghost Crew? And my question for y'all today, you have 3 bullets. Who will you shoot with? Shout Tucker, you're getting all 3. I will never forgive you for what you've done to this little girl. Yeah, it's on site. Did you know that whenever Team Rocket poses is usually in the shape of an arm? Don't believe me? Here are a few examples. Example 1, it's a little crooked, but you can clearly tell it's an arm. This is example number 2 and example number 3. Well, now you know. Choose one show from each row and the rest disappear. What are you choosing? For the top row, I have to go with Naruto. Yeah, it's probably not the best written, but it holds a special place in my heart. For the second row, I have to go Berserk. Just started reading it, and it's really good. Out of these 4 sports shows, I have to go with IQ. It's the only one that actually made me want to join the high school volleyball team. I didn't make the team, by the way. And in the Isekai row, I have to go with Konosuba, one of the first anime I ever watched. X-ray vision gotta be the most useless power to have in the real world. What other reason would you use it besides being a creep? The only job I can think of where it makes sense is a doctor. And last time I checked, y'all are not doctors. So why would you choose this power? Yup, I'm the Ghost of Eli, and here's my thoughts on the new Spider-Man show, A Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Let's get into it. Off rip, I noticed the art style looks really good, and it fits the Spider-Man IP really well. The animation, however, leaves a lot to be desired. Looks very stiff and awkward at times, and at other times looks pretty decent. I've seen fan animation look better. Kind of reminds me of like an old 2012, 2013 Telltale game. Take that how you will. How is bro not dead from getting hit in the back of the head from a brick from Spider-Man of all heroes? Bro, imagine putting up a live stream of your favorite streamer and all you see is them getting beat up by Spider-Man. If Spider-Man was a live streamer, do y'all think he would be a clip farmer? Yo, are y'all reading these comments? I'm with you, man. I would want my money back too after seeing him getting beat up like that. Shake a little 5 with the Batman reference. L plus ratio is crazy. Is that Screwball? Oh boy. Is that Norman Osborn or 360 Jeezy? Woo-wee! Them waves is spinning. Who is the least evil Dragon Ball villain on his list? First one out is Kid Buu. He went to the afterlife to get more smoke. Second one out is Frieza. He's racist and he destroys planets for no reason. Don't get me wrong, Goku Black is evil, but compared to these 2 demons, he a little boy. The answer is clearly Cell. Cell just wanted to prove he was perfect. He even gave C Fighters time to train. Yeah, the answer is clearly Cell.